Okay. I'm back. So I'm back. There was an issue. Sorry about that. So I'm sitting up here and I'm listening to him talk. Yeah, I can't write back. I'm sitting up here and I'm listening to him talk. And hold on. So I'm thinking to myself, so let me start over. First of all, so for those of you who don't know, I was sent a clip, right? And I was sent it late at night. I didn't know anything about it because I would have came earlier when it was said. So I was sent a clip. And they was like, I think this is pertaining to your message yesterday about Portia. So I'm thinking to myself, and if, like I said, if those of you who seen my video yesterday and it says, wow, interesting, I said that, I was saying how I felt about everybody acting like they didn't see the post. They did not act like they did not see the post, right? They act like they didn't see the post. Okay, yes. So, you say, please say names. Ooh, Charles, you bad. So I said, well, okay, I did a video yesterday. And it said, wow, interesting. Right? And I'm talking to the Kales people, the supporters, and bloggers. Right? And a lot of them are mad at me right about now. Because I'm calling people out and holding people accountable for shit, and they ain't used to doing that. And they don't like it, but they gonna be all right. So, as I'm sitting up there in my car, and I'm doing a live, and my live was going in and out, but the majority of the message you can hear. And I said something about the posting yesterday. I said, everybody, y'all just gonna act like y'all didn't see the post. Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see that community post. That's what I said. I kept saying it. I said, why is everybody acting brand new like they just go overlook it like they ain't see nothing? So it was a post that came in my community feed, and I'm not even subscribed to his channel. And it came to my community feed, and I was asking someone, and I said, why is this post coming to my community feed anyway? Because I'm not subscribed. And they said if a lot of people subscribe to you and subscribe to that channel, you can get their feed. And it was telling me how to not get it. And I did click the 3 dots and everything. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But the fact of the matter is, it was a picture of Choke No Joke and Portia Williams, right? And I said, y'all gonna just act like y'all don't see the post. Now, I'm talking about the people who advocated for R. Kelly, and I'm talking about how things is going about in this advocacy thing and bringing awareness to this, right? And I haven't been happy with the way things had took a turn for the past 2 months since October, because I wasn't agreeing how this stuff went, right? So I'm thinking to myself, because people were saying one thing and doing another. Like they would say one thing on one day and totally did something totally a 360-degree turn, right? So I said to myself, wow, this is interesting. So I said, y'all just gonna act like y'all didn't see it because nobody mentioned it. No one mentioned it. So I mentioned it, right? And like I said, I don't know him, but I'm talking to the people who I advocated with, and I'm talking to the people who was down with us for 3 years, which is the subscribers and the bloggers as well. And I was like, y'all just gonna act like y'all didn't see the post? And it wasn't the fact that he took a picture with her, because I said in a video yesterday, I said, well, come to think of it, that could be an old picture. I said that. Or he could have been newer, no big deal. But I found it to be very interesting that you're reading a letter at this point in time from R. Kelly, and she just wrote a book, and she's now promoting that book around on different platforms within the last few months and after his conviction, and you post this picture and you got a lot of his supporters over there. That was the purpose. So my message yesterday wasn't to him, it was to the supporters. But as messy as a lot of them are, and if he's a surface level thinker, he would have thought it was to him, but I don't know him. So I get a clip today and I'm getting cussed at. Now I know he don't know me, but you guys do. And you know that sometimes it's deliberate, sometimes it's passionate. This is Spittin' Fire. What did you think you were going to get, right? But I didn't do a lot of cursing. I was just passionate about what it is I was saying. So I'm getting a clip today. He's on. There was some cuss words at. You know what I'm saying? Cuss words. And I'm like, I don't know if this message is pertaining to me, but I knew I was the only one that mentioned it, right? So I'm thinking, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I said to myself, and I'm being respectful, I said to myself that maybe, he doesn't know my aggressive nature. So I'm going to sit up here and don't take it to heart, okay? I'm not going to take it to heart. But I've often been complaining about the disrespect tone, right? See, I don't like that if it's pertained to me. If it's pertained to me, I don't do that. Like, we can have a conversation back and forth, but all the cussing and all that bass, you're going to have to get that out you're going to have to swallow some helium or something. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do that because I don't take light to that, Next thing you know, fire like this comes up and out of me. And it ain't no torch. It's a fucking dragon, right? So I'm sitting up here and I'm listening, and I'm like, okay, because I did say that maybe he knew her for a while, but it doesn't still negate the fact that you got a lot of his supporters over there. It doesn't change the fact that, now you and you reading his letter. And this is somebody, this is the shit we've been going through forever. We was going through that with the oppositions with other people. When they were over there with the opposition, we were going through this already. We've been through this shit already. This is the shit that we've been through already. Different people, different fucking day. We've been through this already. There was a big deal a year or two ago when people were fucking with the opposition, with Larry and all this and that, knowing that he's trying to put R. Kelly in jail. Well, it's a big deal when she's saying something negative in her book, promoting it, and he's in jail. And we've been through this all fucking ready, right? So I'm thinking to myself, and I care, and I'm thinking like, damn, they not seeing this? So I'm bringing it to the light to the people before I even leave, right? So I'm just bringing it to the light. I'm like, okay, I'm not finna let them go out like this now. They got to see this shit, right? So I mentioned it. But like I said again, it was to Team Kales. The message was to Team Kales. It wasn't to Choke No Joke. I don't know you. It was to them. Now, I mentioned you because they're over on your channel, but I don't know you. And I could give a damn about you and Portia. And yes, she is a pretty woman. She's very pretty, much younger than me. Yes, she is. And I give any and every woman a promise. I'm secure with myself. So it ain't about looking better than me if that message was for me when it pertained to her. Now, you, on the other hand, well, I'm glad you got high self-esteem. Now, anyway, here's what I want to say. Now, the name, you stupid and all this. See, the disrespect is what I've been saying from the get-go. This, and I'm going to say this part. Because there should be a dialogue without the name calling disrespect. See, this is why the people in Team Kels coming at you. Because of the disrespect that you leading out with. You can come back with a conversation, but if you come back with name calling one more time, because I know you don't know me, but my message wasn't to you. It was to the people that they know and I know that knows better. And I was just letting them know what they see. I could care less about how long you known Portia, the Atlanta Housewives, or anybody else. Because it wasn't to you. It was to them. The ones that I seen in his chat that was in my chat. And it's going to be some changes in 2022 on this. The blue is going to change. A lot of blue is going to change. A lot of mods is going to change on my channel. Because what I don't like is the fakeness. What I don't like is the two-face. What I don't like is the backstab. What I don't like is the ones that are not solid. You can be over there with him, you can be over there with me, and you can be neutral and not be in nothing. But when you making comments in the comment section as if I can't see it, because I can see it. Newsflash, I see it. Then you come over my channel and say something totally different. Yesterday, I seen it. So I'm talking yesterday. I don't think I cursed at nobody. I said cuss words in my commentary, but it wasn't at no one. But I did say people can kiss my ass. But that wasn't even to him at that point. I moved on from that conversation. But what I don't like is that this man comes on here, use aggressive tone, aggressive nature. And I understand why he does it, because he got other people coming at him for different reasons and different ways. But I'm just having a conversation with the people who was been in this situation for 3 years. And I'm bringing it to the light. And I know it may look like it's you, and it don't probably look good to the people, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in their face what they're doing. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it in their face what they're doing. Just like a dog, just like you housebreak a dog, you put his nose in it. I'm going to put it in their face what they're doing. Because these are the same people who had a problem. And I'm talking about some of the subscribers when people were going over there talking to Larry when he was out. These are the same damn people, and yet you doing the same damn shit. Simple as that. Okay. So I sits up here and I get a clip, and somebody sent it in my email and was like, I think this is to you, because I guess I didn't say anything all day. So I guess they knew that I didn't see it. So what somebody did was they sent me a clip. The messy subs that I tell them don't do it all the time, and my ass click on it all the fucking time. And once I click on it, you can't unhear what you heard. You just can't do it. Right? You just cannot do it. But I'm not going to go back and forth with him. He ain't got to worry about me going back and forth with him as long as he stopped being disrespectful. Subliminally, he ain't got to worry about me saying nothing else. Because in 2022, I'm out of this. I was just letting them know what it is that they were not seeing. And then I don't know if that phrase, I don't fight fire with fire, I come with a torch, I don't know what that is. But I hope on that last screen before they took it down, well, y'all know. Y'all know me. Y'all know me real well. And I'm not trying to go in 2022 like this. I'm not trying to go in 2022 bickering with nobody and beefing with nobody. I'm not trying to do all that. But I ain't no damn punk. Because see, one thing about a torch, the fire eventually goes out. Mine, it continues to burn. Now that I hope we got this understood, that my commentary was mostly about the team Kels and what they see, And I wasn't going to sugarcoat it because it was. You are reading a letter from R. Kelly. You do have a picture with Portia. She does have a book and everything. Now, if you don't know how to navigate that, that's on you. But they need to know what it is that they need to know. They need to figure out how solid they're going to be or how weak they're going to be. Either way it go. So I don't, because I'm not going to be getting into it with somebody I don't know. But what you ain't going to do is cussing and disrespect. Not with me. That's not what you're not going to do. That's not what you're not going to do. So if that was, like I said before, if that message was to me, I'm going to need you to understand the message that I put in this and keep it moving and keep it respectful. Okay? And then that way, everything is everything. But when I see fuck shit, I'm going to call it out. Because that's the realness in me. All right? Now that's the dragon for you.